Drake, is it fine to burn? Whoa, we jumped on. Drake, is it fine to burn a sigil instead of putting your intent and putting it away? Does the effect work the same? It differs from magician to magician. In all honesty, it depends on which one works best for the magician. To some magicians, it doesn't matter. It can work both ways. There is no right or wrong. My personal opinion when you're doing sigil magic and beginning, and I would actually test both. I would start with the one that, and I know this is like the least data specific or scientific method, but I would start with the one that feels best to you. Use that for a little while, let's say a month or two, and then switch to the other method. Use that one for a month or two, and look at your journal, check your notes. Did you get any variation in results? Yes or no? If you did, consider that and meditate on it. But if you did get a variation, but the variation wasn't enough for you to give a rat's patoot about, use the method that you just prefer, honestly and truly. So I would say by and large, it really doesn't, like for the actual mechanical practice, it doesn't make a difference. It's going to more depend on the magician's viewpoint and their subconscious viewpoint. I mean, I'll be honest. For me personally, I never burn sigils just because it's a pain in the ass. Everywhere I've ever lived, they've had so many freaking smoke alarms. I just don't want to deal with them. I really don't. So I just never did it. Or I'd be in a place where I couldn't or something like that. Or I also travel. Well, guess what? Burnt paper in a hotel room, that draws security. So can't do that. So I've always gone with the either reusing of sigils or I just rip them up and throw them away if I'm destroying them. So yeah, there's so many methods. There is no right or wrong there. Just pick the one that feels right to you and try it out and try some of the other methods. Try ripping them if you want to. That's what I do most of the time, unless I'm doing a long-term working. If I'm doing a long-term working, I always keep it because I'm lazy. Seriously, it has nothing to do with process or nothing. It's I'm lazy. I don't want to continue to create the same sigil over and over and over and over and over again when I know I'm going to be doing a daily or weekly spell for the same freaking thing long term. That's just ludicrous to me. And for the first time, that's one of the few things that the environmentalists look and say, "Hey, Drake, good job. Thank. We appreciate you saving the paper." Usually they don't like me. But that's okay. It's all cool. You know, it's a balance. You hate me sometimes. You like me other times. We're good. But yeah, by and large, just it doesn't matter. It really comes to the magician. And like I said, I admit it. Half the time I use repeatable sigils because I'm lazy. And when I'm using one-time uses, I rip them up just because it's easiest. True story.